Billkeyz, what's going on today, guys? It's a little different here today because I'm actually doing this commentary at night when I'm by myself and my son's not. You don't hear him in the background. So this is me doing some work in some hardcore domination. It's very, very. I mean, I don't know. I've said this in a couple past commentaries, but I don't think I can ever do this on Ghost. I don't know particularly why. I really think it's because of Mercenary, but this is not. I just think the way the game, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it any other way that, but I do some work with this shotgun. Kind of forgot what name of the shotgun it was, but this is me. Hey, boom, bitches. At first I didn't have a topic. I was just going to kind of wing it, but I do have something I want to talk about. I had someone ask why I liked COD 4, which is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which is the first ever. It's not the first Call of Duty. I know a lot of people play Call of Duty 3. But for me, it was the first Call of Duty I've ever played. And I remember watching the trailer and just seeing it for the first time and knowing that when I saw it, this was the game I was going to buy. And y'all can understand, this is like almost 10 years ago. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 10. I'm trying to think. It was about 12 years ago. And when I saw it, I was like, I'm going to get this. And I played Xbox 360 at the time. So, but he asked, why did I like it? Well, I want to talk a little bit about why I like the game, and then I want to talk about the impact that Call of Duty has had on the gaming community. To be perfectly honest, the reason why I loved it, it was awesome. It was modern weapons. It was team deathmatch. I think the biggest thing that made me buy the game is that it was modern weapons. It had nothing to do with the Call of Duty name, and it had nothing to do with anything else other than that. Modern weapons. Orbital VSAT coming in hot. Get worked. It had nothing to do with anything else other than that I wanted modern weapons and I wanted to play a first-person shooter. So, bingo, bango, boom, shakalaka. That's where it came along. That's what made me buy the game. And then when I played it for the first time, man, it was awesome. And I had a group of friends that we played Halo with. We played Call of Duty, and it was just awesome, man. It was just so fun. I played it by myself. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I wasn't very good at it, I'm going to be honest. It had nothing to do with me how good I was at the game. I didn't really become good at Call of Duty until like Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, and then Modern Warfare 3 and then Black Ops 2. And Ghost, I'm really not that good at. I really don't even I'm very average at Ghost compared to these games. I don't know particularly why. Maybe it's that I don't know. I really don't. I don't really know. But overall, I just enjoyed COD 4. It was just awesome. It wasn't the guns. It wasn't team deathmatch. It was just the game itself. It was so enjoyable. It was such a beast game at the time. I didn't really understand how much of an impact it did in how I played games. And I still bought. I remember I still bought Madden that year, and I still bought a couple of games at that time. I didn't have a son, so I had disposable income, which was great. And it was just awesome. That's why it's everything. The whole game itself was just a huge thing for me. It was just so much fun. I wouldn't say it was better than Halo 3, but it was awesome. It was something different than Halo 3, so it made it that much more enjoyable. And you got to understand too, at this time in my life, I've never played other than Halo 3 online games. Shooters. I never played online shooters. I only play like World of Warcraft and things like that. So I was like, man, I got to get this game. I'm going to play this. And I didn't stop playing it. I really didn't. I just didn't. It was awesome. And then that's the history. Ever since then, I've always bought Call of Duty. And there really is not been another game to really fill that void. But the game has to be good. And it's one thing about Ghost. It's just... I really just, and I don't want to bash it. It's not a bash Ghost video. It's just, I really think the maps and not having the game modes is just, well, I don't know. I definitely think Drop Zone I don't know if you guys agree. Definitely in the comments, let me know I love Drop Zone. I just think that there's less camping involved. There is probably camping still, but it's a lot of gunfights. It's not about kill streaks because no one's, that's why nobody camps, because it's not about killing. You got to get to the base to get the kill streaks. So nobody's sitting there worried about their kill streak. As you see me, I mean, I am nowhere. I don't know where I am in this game. I know my overall score, by the way. I'm going to give it away. It's like 44-9. Beast mode. Domination. It's hardcore, by the way, but it's probably one of my best games ever. So, Now I'm gonna turn it over a little bit, and I wanna tell you guys the impact that Call of Duty, COD 4, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare had. I'm gonna put a picture probably on. No, I probably won't put a picture on the screen, but you know what I'm talking about, guys. The impact that it had on this community. Do y'all understand? And I'm being honest. We might bash and we might bitch and we might complain. There's people out there that give their opinion and say negative things about Ghost, but they want it to be good. We all just want it to be at least halfway decent? You know, we bitched about Black Ops 2, but it was at least halfway decent enough to where we continued to play it. I really didn't dislike Black Ops 2. I do feel that the maps were bad at the time. I could probably go back and listen to my videos, but now that I see that this game was, Ghost maps are horrible compared to Black Ops 2. So I just don't. I feel money fixes that. That's money fixes those things. But I want to get back to the impact that COD 4 made on the community. Like, it changed the game for everyone. You know, it made Battlefield change the way they do things, even though they still do it a little bit the same. Sorry for all the fanboys that's going to come out. It made Halo change the game. It made Titanfall change the game. It made everybody. It made multiplayer shooters relevant and made people figure out, hey, this is what we have to do. And even games like Assassin's Creed and things like that, all games now should have multiplayer. And honestly, no matter what, they should have multiplayer. Destiny's going to have, Destiny's going to be a big game that's going to come out this year. I think it's going to be game of the year, I'm going to be honest. But getting to the impact, I mean, everybody had to have multiplayer. They had multiplayer before it was cool. Now, don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people played before that, but I'm talking about it changed the game. It changed the game on YouTube. It changed the game on video game commentating, video games in general. It changed a lot of stuff, guys. I want you guys to understand that it broke the mold. It's very few games come along that is revolutionary like that. I mean, Doom was one of those games. Okay? Doom. Of course, you might not understand that, people that are only like 15 years old, even 20 years old. But Doom changed. Actually, Wolfenstein 3D they didn't have Windows out, I don't think, at this time. Windows, Windows XP and Vista and Windows 8, Windows 7. They didn't even, Windows, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. This game changed the game. There hasn't been a game like that in a while, in my opinion. And I want y'all to know, I'm not a fanboy of Call of Duty, but to me, like, games like World of Warcraft changed the game. Games like, what's it called? EverQuest changed the game. Games like that changed the game. I think even Madden changed the game. But Call of Duty in the you ever notice I didn't know any first-person shooters. COD 4, I think, revolutionized the way shooters are going to be, the way shooters need to be, the staple in which it is. Now, I just think over a period of time it just changed. And honestly, don't we want it to be good? Don't we want it to be the best game ever? I wish they would. I don't know. And the funny thing is that, like I said, a lot of these fixes could be money. You see what I'm saying? It's not like it's the guns. The guns are okay. The maps, money fixes that. It's not like, I'm going to be honest, the hit detection's not off on this game. The lag's there, yes, but that's in any game. We can't sit there and say that. But the point is, it's there. It's money that fixes these. Getting guys to design maps. I don't give a shit if you got to hire an engineer that can make graphic maps of things. You can hire someone to do that. You can pay him X amount of dollars, $50,000. I don't care. Pay him $10,000 to design 10 maps, or get a group to, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? And get these things beta tested. Make maps very bland with none of this other stuff around, but just make them very bland and say this is what it needs to look like. I don't know, but Call of Duty definitely changed the way all games are played. And I just want to know, do you guys agree? No matter if you like Call of Duty or not, do you believe COD 4 changed the way multiplayer shooters were done? Honestly. Yes or no? Now, no matter what Call of Duty does in the future from here on out, we are talking about COD 4 changed the way it is. And the game's coming to an end. Please post me a comment. 44-9, hardcore domination. Like I was saying, my name is Billkeyz, and guess what? You guys out there, Y'all might not know it, but y'all have a great and wonderful day. Don't forget to leave a comment, rate, and subscribe. Boom.
PlayStation 4.
This is the greatest place we could ever be. We made it.
Like the video.
Like the video.
That's right. Tell them.